So in Australia, are we getting, is that trend of multiple executions for styles of radio stations quite prevalent? In South Africa, that doesn't happen very often. I mean, I try to get people to do that, particularly, you know, where we've got multi-languages, not just multicultural.
I guess it's more, I mean, the radio station has been chosen according to the audience, and only the big telcos will run across 3 or 4 different demographics on radio stations, 3 or 4 different demographics. They understand that they need to have different tone of voice for the different audiences. The smaller advertisers tend to focus each campaign on one demographic, so there's no need to vary it too much. What they do need to do is change it according to day part, because you can be so much more specific when you know the listener is driving back from work, and then you talk about tonight's TV, or you talk about the holiday that you would love to book because you've just had a really crap day at work, or on a Sunday morning you want to be able to talk about some other issue, or DIY or something Saturday morning. So you can be really specific about the day part, and the more specific you are, the more relevant you are to the listener, the more impact it's going to have on them.
So really what you're talking about is strategy. I mean, really thinking about strategy, and I mean, it just doesn't seem to happen enough for me that people think about strategy. There just seems to be a component of trying to come up with one radio commercial that fits all, aimed at all, doing for all.
Exactly, and that works with TV more because the costs are so much more expensive, and they don't know where their TV ad's going to run. They don't know, whether it's going to be 7 p.m. or they may want it also to run at 2 p.m. talking to people who are at home during the day. So they need to be more generic. You're missing a trick if you have that same thought process for radio, particularly with the production costs being so much lower. You really can make 3 ads in a session, and the economies of scale just make sense. And it's not for any other reason, just to be more relevant to the listener. That's the sole purpose of doing it.